For 23 years, the Marathon des Sables has been considered one of the toughest supermarathons in the world. As well as the challenge of an itinerary running through sand dunes in southern Morocco, weather conditions can be extreme. And runners often have to face high winds and temperatures. And so participants and organisers of the 24th marathon were prepared for everything, except for what happened. It's unbelievable. In 24 years, we've never seen anything like it. We've had some bad weather, but nothing like this. There were flooded camps, a delayed start. Even a camel wouldn't remember seeing that in the desert. So, any news on the weather? Such an unusual situation calls for an unusual decision. We've set up camp at Snagi, but not for tonight, for tomorrow night. To save the marathon from being a washout, Patrick Bauer, the race director, calls a state of emergency meeting and decides to change the original itinerary. It's true that there are going to be consequences on the route we set, because we're going to have to cancel the first stage, that's for sure. We're going to take this right through and decide on the best solution. And I think that everyone is incredibly understanding, because you can change everything, you can manage everything, but you can't change the weather. All we can do now is hope, as they say in Morocco, Inshallah. Determined not to give up, the organisers take off to choose a new route on which participants can keep their feet dry. There's less water on the route we're looking at. There's a bit over there, but otherwise it's fine. There it's not bad, by the small plateau. That way, through there, there's practically no water. After many hours of discussion, a solution seems to have been found. But instead of forcing his own choice on the runners gathered in an Air Food hotel, Patrick Bauer decides to offer them a completely new alternative. Today we have two options. The first, which I don't want to take, is to cancel the event, because the original itinerary is impossible. There are just too many problems on the route. The second option is to do the race, but we'll have to take some risks. I'm putting myself in your shoes because I have a lot of respect for you. I know what preparing from the MDS is like. It's a lot of training, a lot of money, and a lot of pressure on your personal life. So what I want to know is, are you ready to take up the challenge? The wait in the hotels was starting to feel long. The weather was still unstable, but staying indoors was unbearable.
I'm ready to go. I can't wait till tomorrow and get started. So thanks everybody. Thanks for your help. Cool.
Improvisation is all part of the adventure. So if the rest is like this, that's just fine. We're really happy. Even with the changes, it's just as good. We weren't sure we'd get started, and we're still not sure we're going to finish, but it'll be okay. Initially scheduled from Daya to El Hasban, the 24th Marathon des Sables will now start in Aigues Chebi and end in Jebel Irs, a total distance of 202 kilometers and 200 meters. They've come from the four corners of Europe. They have come from Japan, America, Canada, Australia, and more exotic countries like New Zealand, Malaysia and Zimbabwe. Not forgetting Morocco, Jordan, Libya and even Brittany. 879 runners in total, representing 40 countries, will be at the starting line. At the front of the impressive mass of runners stand a foursome who are used to the challenges of a hostile territory. First is Larsen Ansel, who's making a comeback after a year's absence. It's hard not to be the favourite when you've run 15 marathons and won 10 of them. My goal is to finish the Marathon des Sables 20 times. Also from the Ansel family, the other potential winner is Mohamed. The current title holder plans to up the stakes. I think this year will be a really fast-paced race. Competition is very high, so I think it will be a race right up to the finish line. The third potential Moroccan winner is Aziz El Akka, who looks like a serious contender. Lastly, the Jordanian, Salameh Al-Akra, who has also come to challenge the Sons of the Desert. With a fast pace from the start, it quickly became clear that the number one was finding it hard to reach his legendary speed. And Larsen Ansel will have to content himself with third place behind Aziz El Akka and his younger brother Mohamed, today's winner. Finishing 40th, Didi Touda leads the women, a first success showing that her win last year was not just a fluke. I'm on the way to win. Let's hope the other stages go the same way, inshallah. The Marathon des Sables is not just a contest restricted to top athletes. One of the keys to its success is that it gives participants a chance to find what they're seeking, which is often a dream that they pay the full price for. One of these dream seekers is Valentine Holl, a young 67-year-old lady who came all the way from New Caledonia to discover the Moroccan dunes. Although these dunes are giving me a hard time, I find them beautiful. The desert landscape is truly amazing. Back at the camp, the atmosphere is relaxed. Everyone is trying to build back their strength after a basic meal. For some, the moment is a pleasant one, but others find providing their own food a challenge. Superb. Packed with vitamins, but tastes like shit.
Very good.
The start of the second stage is a 33-kilometre loop, Chirby Chirby. Although the atmosphere on the starting line is warm, the same can't be said for the air temperature, which peaks at 10 degrees Celsius. It's cold this morning. It's very cold and there's wind and sand in your eyes. We're hoping it's going to get warmer. It's really cold now. I think we're going to see some polar bears and icebergs. The starting gun goes off, and in a matter of minutes, the leading foursome breaks free. But this time, the roles are reversed.